If I put in the J cart, you think you'll notice?
Will I notice? I won't be watching the feed, so I wouldn't notice, but...
I'll see. There you go. Should be fine.
Hold on, let me get the game back up.
Wow.
Do you want to put our name by the feed?
Yes, will do. Right.
Oh, that was almost a really good fight. Get to the title screen here. Shut up, Harry.
Cheeky.
I have been practicing, so... Although I did pick this game up only about a month ago. So... we shall see.
Let's see.
Well, for anyone unfamiliar, this is Link to the Past. We'll be doing no major glitches, which is the most popular category for the game, since normal any percent is like 2 minutes long and sucks to play, from what I gather. I picked the game up about a month ago. Paulie's been playing it since... Paulie, didn't you pick it up in like 11 or something?
Yeah, when I was 11 years... No, 2011.
Yeah. But we're both primarily GoldenEye Perfect Dark players, so this is neither of our main game by any stretch.
It's okay. Just don't die, and it's no problem.
That's the goal. The goal is to not die. However, I fully expect it to happen to at least one of us at least once. Game's pretty tough. We will be taking a bunch of the baby RTA strats. But it's not because we're cowards. It's because we want to actually finish a run. There's a difference.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm a coward. I got no problem saying it.
Oh, Paul, you ready?
Yeah, give it a countdown. We'll get it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, time.
All right. Now, when you're mashing, don't do what I do and hit the map button because it's worthless.
Yes, I do that quite a lot.
I should just remove it from my controller, honestly.
One bit of movement tech that you might notice as we start to play, the way Link's movement works is if you're going up or to the left, his movement cycle is a 2-pixel movement and then a 1-pixel movement, and then that repeats. And it's reverse of that, going right or down. So when we're moving left or up, we will do what's called pumping, which is rapidly tapping left or right or up or down, depending on which way we're going. And that will give us more 2-pixel movements as we go. Not counting using it on ladders and stairs, over the course of a run, really good pumping will save about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So
not a lot, but it does add up.
not a lot over the course of, well, the record's like 1 hour 20 plus minutes, but we'll be looking somewhere, if we have a good run, high 130s, 140s. So
yeah, if either one of us get a 120 on this run, you can formally accuse us of cheating. Like,
yeah, like we are
like,
using the disadvantaged version. The Japanese 1.0 has a bunch of glitches that were patched out of the Native American release. Pauly has that release. I do not.
Yeah, so I'm not using it because I'm a nice guy. You called it the Native American release, by the way.
Well, you know what I meant. The American release native to America, and I have fallen into a pit. So we're off to a great start here.
Oh man, that's some good time save for next round.
It really is.
Mate, am I in time for the race?
You
You
are.
are.
Nice. Nice.
And I pulled several dumbs, so I'm a little while behind now. It's a long run.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, of course. Do you know me? I'll take every scrap you want to give me, so I'm fine with it.
That's true. Give him an early lead. Yes. The run's basically over.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna mess with the quick kill, so I'm not gonna risk dying to the ball and chain guy or I'll lose an hour.
I died to ball and chain. So.
You serious?
I'm dead serious. So this is a great start, is what we call time save for next run.
Listen, like I said, I'll eat every scrap you give me off this fucking table. I don't care.
So I'm going to be running about a minute and a half behind Pauly until he fucks up.
What do you mean? I've never made a movement error in my life. I'm not gonna mess with it. I haven't made one in at least 24 hours.
Well, I've made 3 in the span of 5 minutes, so...
Well, you got all yours out of the way.
True.
So, I've got 3 to come. I just hope they don't come at the wrong time. Dude, I feel like I need like 3 hands to like properly walk on. I've seen them how they hold the controller to like the top players do the wall pumping. It looks so like insane. They just like turn the thing sideways.
The grips for this controller are, I mean, just as silly as the N64 grips that we've come to know.
You
and
actually, you know that post on the forum about grips and that meme one that's like the Clemens and then like the other ones that are just like actually not real, like holding it sideways. You just actually do.
Anti-grip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright.
So like a keyboard player for PD, but for Link to the Past, Alien Finger, naturally.
I do a little bit of Alien in this run in a couple rooms.
Wow, bad snakes, bad snakes, bad snakes, bad snakes.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the strategy where I just go really fast and catch up, and then we have an interesting race, rather than the race that I have created.
I mean, can't you listen? I'm feeling the heat, man. I'm gonna blow my stack in any minute.
That's true, I put even more pressure on you now. If we're neck and neck, that's one thing, but you being miles ahead.
Yeah, that's all I get to think about for an hour and a half. On my head.
Don't choke, Joanna.
So, just I may be going to buy the flippers and just say no for no reason. I'm getting beat up by some rats, mate. Some Elvises.
I can make up a bit of time with a good sewer, but my sewers are typically shit, so.
Haha, I have a golden. I ran my split for fun. I got a gold on the skate, even though these splits are ancient. But it's still gold, so.
Gold height.
I do not have my splits on, but it wouldn't matter. I mean, this run's dead, so. So, this is a good time to talk about the luck in this run. In most circumstances, enemies always start in the same spot, but then they will move to different spots somewhat randomly, and you have to be prepared every time you enter a screen to deal with different movements. And that's the main luck in this run. There's a couple times where like boss patterns can really affect it, like Ghanem. I could easily, this entire like lead that Polly has could be lost just to a Ghanem. So
yeah, get the blue ball syndrome.
But we'll get to him when we get to him.
Oh man, the Octorok didn't drop a red. I was hoping it would.
Alright. So I'm probably about a minute or so behind Polly right now, if I had to guess. Because dying to the ball and chain really fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, honestly, you'd reset normally, but it's honest to God, like, one of the worst deaths.
Yeah. In a race setting, that is one of the biggest mistakes I can make. That or dying to Helmasaur are, like, huge fucking time losses.
Alright, I'm not gonna get 4 Scalies in this room. I'm not gonna do it completely wrong, maybe.
I wouldn't mind if you did, mind you, but...
I mean, it's a whole, like, minute and a half. You need to chip it away, one way or the other.
Yeah. Any second I can get is second gain. Although I can still fuck it up by having a bad Eastern, so... Or annoying-ass Octoroks.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 3 Scaly, but I got good movement RNG, so I'm good. It's the first time I've been lucky in, like, 6 months.
So anytime we come to these giant-ass stairs or ladders or something, you'll see... Well, you won't see it because you can't see our inputs, but we're holding up while mashing left and right on the D-pad, and that makes us go significantly faster up the stairs. That's the major point where pumping saves time.
Yeah, on the stairs. I've when it's an emergency at the hospital, like I'd like pump on the stairs at work. It doesn't really work that well, but I mean, why not? Let's give it a shot. All right, I'm not gonna mess up the damage boost room. I'm gonna get it first try, baby. Let's go. Come on.
That's the room that I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up.
I did it. I'm the best player.
Well, now I need to do it well.
I'm the best player that's in this room on Link to the Past right now. In the world. Someone dispute that.
Okay, so I saved time over Polly by doing that room correctly. But it's a little bit. You can kill the skeletons before they spawn with the pots if you know the triggers and everything. Polly and I are in the same room right now. I'm just at a different point in the level.
We're just going different directions. Ooh, the red rupee drop. Nice.
There's a lot of minor movement that you can do in these rooms to save time that you really don't notice just from watching it.
Yeah, this is definitely a game where like the devil's like in every detail. Like
It is like the community for A Link to the Past has like broken apart every single goddamn screen. Okay, I didn't fuck up damage boost, so that's excellent. I did, however, go for the bonus heart and then miss the heart, but whatever. A major glitch, yes. Unfortunately, I don't know how to perform any of them, and most of them are on the Japanese version.
Okay, let me just. You can make up time. I botched the boss for you already.
Okay, well, I haven't had the best luck in practice with it, so we'll see.
Like my setup for the quick kill was good. It was like, you know, different language.
This is one of my favorite rooms in the game. The switch is just behind the guy, and you just walk behind him.
I like that room too. You just hold.
It's a pretty
and you're like,
room.
okay. Since I'm ahead, I'm gonna get the cash money behind the breakable wall, but I'm also gonna take the bombs just for emergency.
Oh, fuck me in the ass. I fucked up the quick kill.
Ah, so we're even Steven then. On that. What? Okay, interesting.
I was not listening for my audio cue, and that fucked me up. But I made up a bit of time in Eastern, so...
Right, now that I have the dash boots, we're gonna dash literally everywhere that we can.
Yes, now is when the movement finally gets fast for pretty much the rest of the run. There's a handful of J tricks that we'd be using now, but...
Yeah, but you can't use J. It's just the best version. Like, if I die, I'm just gonna switch to J, and since you're already playing, like, you can't call me on it, you know. So. You won't know.
True enough.
No one in the chat will say anything. They're not a snitch.
So before Palace of Darkness, we need to get 110 rupees. There are like fancy routes to get them if you want to be super fast. Polly and I are not fancy, so
more of a pragmatist.
we need to pick up 10 random rupees and grab the chests of 50 rupees, and then we're good.
Yeah, and I got a red drop, so I'm golden.
I've had times where I got to the point where you need the rupees, and I was like 2 rupees short.
What did you do? You just go farm somewhere?
Yeah, I went and got one of the tentacle dudes.
I figured you'd go cut some grass or something.
Well, there's no grass in that area, because I'd already recruited the monkey, but I didn't notice that I didn't have enough rupees.
Oh, so you paid him the 10, but you didn't have the hundo?
Yeah.
Dang, you're sitting at like 98? That sucks.
Something like that. 97, I think it was.
Nah,
I don't remember off the top of my head.
One is
that run died to Helmasaur anyway, so it's a rel.
Oh, don't say Helmasaur yet. I'm not ready to think about it.
Oh, trust me, I've lost so many runs to Helmasaur at this point in my career. It's silly. So right now, Polly is probably he's probably entered Desert Palace by now.
Give me 2 seconds. Alright, I'm in there.
And I'm on my way to Desert Palace. Got dicked over by an arrow guy. That's good. A big part of good dash movement is trying to avoid nudging where possible, and then also avoiding bonks.
Wow.
Bonks are a very embarrassing way to lose time, and I will assuredly bonk many times on this run.
I got the frame rule on the little like land snake that shoots the red balls.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I got the frame rule. He usually hits him. Dude, I was about to try to whip out the mayor after I got the big key, but don't have it. What a strat. Just use an item I don't have early.
Big part of this game is knowing where to go and then maneuvering the RNG in rooms when you get to them.
This
Like you just saw Polly go through the cannonball room. I'm about to do the same here in a second.
This game is all about rule number 1.
Fuck with the dash there, that's okay. Like sometimes you can just dash right through like I just did. But then other times you have to stop and restart. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Why were there no arrows under that pot? What the hell? I've never seen that. There were no arrows there. Did I get them on the way in and just didn't think about it? No, I definitely didn't. That's weird. Alright, well I'm gonna be down a couple arrows for Landmola then.
That's what you want.
That's what we call not optimal.
Well, it was not a very good tentacle weed setup. I got it. Okay. Whip out the lamp.
Slowly catching up.
Well, I mean, you gotta grind it out.
Yeah. So what I'm doing here is called a key dash. If you dash at a locked door and you're aligned with the grid in a certain way, you can dash through. Oh, fuck off. You can dash through in such a way that you hit the door. Like right there, I nudged the torch on that dash to line up for that.
Okay, I got 2 land moles down on the 4th cycle, so not for me anyway, it ain't bad.
My heart down, which is
Alright,
unfortunate.
I got a 6 cycle land mole, not the best, but I'll take it.
I fully expect to do much worse than that.
Look like it might be a cooker mate.
Can't tell. That's actually really good. That's a 4 or 5 cycle. And then I missed the metal. Because I was...
It was too good, so you had to give some of it back.
True. Don't worry, I'll be so far behind after I get 12 blue balls, it won't even matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm banking on. I've already like marked off that time save in my head. It's like, well, I know I'm getting this one.
I have the worst luck on Aganim. He is probably the largest luck factor in the run. His
Yeah, the largest single thing.
And he controls when you hurt him, not vice versa, so...
He's definitely the largest like single entity, yeah. Ooh, how many rupees you got, bud?
I'm at 130. I'm good.
Oh.
I
Sitting
picked
on
up
one-
I picked up the chest in with
I'm sitting on
Sasha.
124. What do you think about that? I'm paid.
Ugh. Trying to think how many rupee. Oh, I got fucking frame ruled. God damn it.
Hold that.
That guard's a dick. Occasionally, you will just try to dash past him and it will not succeed. That is not a problem for advanced runners of this game because they use a glitch called fake flippers to skip that last dash portion that we did.
Ow. Which I would love to use. But...
Yes. Maybe next time I'll get a J.
See, I can't even use the J card because even if I'm like, okay, I'm not going to agree to do any of the tech, like, I'll still save time on the text.
That's true, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of text boxes when they got translated to English were a little bit like they're instead of a single text box, they become a single text box plus one more text box with a single word in it.
Yeah, I love that.
So now we have the mirror, which allows us to travel from the dark world into the light world, creating a portal behind us, which we'll use later in the run. And it also has the ability to warp us to the beginning of a dungeon, which we use pretty heavily here in Hera.
Which, spoiler alert, is coming soon.
Yeah. You'll notice that I went into that portal from the right side rather than the left side, which was closer. That is because on certain, I want to say, what is it? Horizontal. On certain horizontal camera alignments, the warps will be like half a second faster than on other ones.
You also
Going to be a lot of like setting ourselves up in very particular ways to go through portals.
right now we go into the dark world. You turn into a pink rabbit. Shoutouts to Wallace.
Are you on the other side of the tile room yet?
I'm getting there. I've got couple more tiles.
All right, so we're in the same room now. Granted, I practically just started, so. But I'm coming back. Hera's my time to shine, as long as I don't have to take an intentional death.
Like
Which is fine.
and I got the juice.
The Fletcher intentional death in Hera is a staple of my runs.
Wow, I'm getting mugged by the red scaly brain. All right, let me get a good whatever these blue things are called. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. Good room.
Damn, I totally expect to fuck that room up. So
Listen, it's fine because I'm about to fall to the ground trying to do the moon turtle. Even though there's no reason I should, but I mean.
that was okay. I recovered well. Gonna hit the safety switch because
That's cash money all day. Yeah, I'm getting paid. I hate it when this dude shoots the fire and like blocks the back.
Oh, I fucked it up. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
Oh no, no you didn't.
I'm shocked that I even did.
No.
The setup looked perfect. It just decided not to work.
Bruh.
God damn it! I was right there behind him.
That feels bad.
All right, so now we're quite far behind. Polly just has to keep consistently executing, and I just have to keep fucking up the things that I can do perfectly fine.
The the wily veteran gets away with another one. Give me my medal. Cart angle. Broken freaking neck. Let's go.
There we go. Okay. That was a worse setup than I had last time.
And it worked.
Yeah, of course it did.
Yeah, naturally.
It's fine. I'm gonna fuck up bumper skip. Nope, first try.
Let's see.
Not gonna heal because I'm behind.
Okay.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
2,
Easy.
3, 4, 5. That was very dangerous.
Dude, it's when you're holding charge and like I know he can't knock me off while charge at that angle, but still.
Yeah, it's stressful.
Yeah, it's like I'm going over.
I did first try him, so. Oh my god, that bomb jump really hurts. It's still not as bad of a time loss as dying to fucking ball and chain, but like
That's still the worst.
I'm fighting from behind the entire fucking race, which is very sad.
Dude, it's okay. If I was from Michigan, you know I'd blow the lead, right?
That's true, but you're from Georgia, so you're gonna lose to Alabama.
If you were from Alabama, I'd win for like 58 minutes, and then the last two and blow it. So since you're not, I'm fine.
And I bonked. Fucking hell, dude.
It's okay. I got the Master Sword, and I'm about to cook. I think it's because
I just have to hope that for once in my life, I get a good Aghanim and you get a bad Aghanim.
You know, I think what it is because I named my file in it, and like the spirit of Harry is just conspiring against you.
That would make a lot of sense, actually. Yes.
Like, in the run, like I think there may be like something to that.
Has anyone ever drafted someone they hate more than when Harry drafted me? What the? Okay, the game is conspiring against me right now.
Dude, like I'm serious. There may be something to that.
I had a guard spawn in the grass.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? All right.
Be something. I'm not even. I may have gone the wrong way. I'm kind of like freestyling.
Hey, that's fine by me. If you want to go on like a full lap of the world, work your way back to the castle, I'm not going to complain.
Like the sprite work's still like really good, so sometimes you just gotta take a look, you know.
That's true. Sometimes you just got to do a victory lap.
Just like, man, that flower cooked looks amazing. Let's see.
I did not overmash there. That's impressive. Normally I do.
I need to like pocket some more like here, but I think I'm gonna get some in the tower right here. All right, check out this lure strat. Cash. Dude, I'm canceling all my key dashes like right before I hit the door because earlier when I was doing it in practice, I was just bonking every one of them. I don't know why.
They do take a little bit of practice.
Wow. Wow, dude. These wagey guards are kicking my ass all this time. The dude hit me like 82 times. I only lost 2 hearts health. He still hit me that many times.
I mean, that's fine by me. Like, if I was ahead, I'd feel bad for you, but I'm
No,
not.
in your position, you should probably just be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yes, please, more of that then.
Just take what you can get.
Come get your din-dins.
Is this room out to kill a guardian? I'm pretty sure it is.
Key dash. Alright, it's actually good that I don't have beams here. That makes this room and the next couple a little bit easier. Although I did aggro a guard somehow. Fuck off. Unfortunate guard patterns, that's okay. I did not kite them properly, that is unfortunate.
Bad frame roll. Bad frame roll.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You're addicted to falling.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die.
No, dude. No chance.
That key dash, though. I would love a heart right now. Gonna be honest.
If only I had a heart. Okay, let me get some blue ball preds right here. I'm about to fight this idiot.
Wow, it's the door.
What's going on?
Comeback story of the year.
Sorry? Oh, I'm the comeback story of the year? Let's see if I can actually shake the rust first. But, I'm sure it will. Just keep a little WD-40 on there.
Should be fine. Clean it up.
I'm actually, playing right now. Streaming. I'm just gonna do some casual. Gonna make a 007 file from nothing.
Alright, blue balls, please.
I got one.
This can majorly help me if I get a good pattern and Polly gets a relatively shitty one.
I got two. I got three! No! Not like
Yes!
this!
Come on, Aganim, please. The one time I need you to really cooperate. Come on.
One time for the one time, baby.
Alright, 2.5 hearts. That's nothing. Alright,
Yeah,
I got him,
reaction.
boy. Let's go.
That reaction was pretty hilarious.
One. God damn it, you fucking asshole.
Need one more hit. Come on.
Okay.
Alright, we're out.
2.
That was like a 3.
Can't wait to get a 5 or a 6 and just be put even more behind.
Oh, it's okay. I gotta master all the sample text, so I'm just gonna take
Well, I also have to, so. Come on, no more blue balls. Oh, good. I think I need one more. Come on. Yes! 2 blue balls. That actually saves a fair amount of time.
That's probably your best one yet. If you only got 2, you usually get like 7.
Yeah, my last 3 PRs have had 7, 5, and 6.
Lord, so much text. Man. Stop talking.
I just gotta keep pushing. Polly, like,
Keep grinding.
I'm trying to think, like, Polly is, like, constantly just barely ahead. And then I catch up, and then I make a huge fuck up. Shout out to the Dark World theme for being really fucking good.
Amazing.
So at this point in the game, just about every enemy starts doing 2 hearts to you. Some of them start doing 3 hearts of damage.
Yeah, the threat of dying is actually real now.
Yes. And the safety strats don't come into play until after this dungeon.
Yeah. So, If you die here, if you die in the game, you die in real life, so don't do it.
I had to play that safe there. Dude, I got Kiki skip. Hell yeah.
Shmoney.
Alright. So Palace of Darkness has a lot of techie things.
Lots of error usage.
You'll see our second bomb jump coming up. However, this bomb jump's a little bit more precise than the one in Hera. You have to have 2 very specific Y coordinates. Which obviously make setting it up a bit more stressful.
Someone just revving their motorcycle really loud down the street sound.
I'm just glad that I'm far enough away from downtown that I can't hear the riots.
Yeah, I'm fine with perfectly fine with that as well.
Nice bonk, idiot.
Ugh.
So we're almost done using the mirror for this dungeon.
Yeah, we're not that vain. We'll put it away in a minute.
Fuck that up, that's okay.
Is it?
Well, I fucked up the the toss. I didn't fuck up the jump.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. That's good.
No, I got the jump is fine. My movement's just shaky because that jump makes me nervous. Alright. Now we're done with the mirror. Got a nice little arrow trick right here. Shoot, I think the window for that arrow shot is 6 pixels.
Yeah, it ain't very big. Certainly not. There, I hit it that time. Dude, I wish we were playing Jay because you can hammer dash. It's so sick. Dude.
Yes. Do not have item dashing, unfortunately.
Break all the pots in one go. I don't have to pick them up.
So coming up are, well, one of my least favorite rooms in the game. Holly's either in it or just finished it.
No, not quite. Which room are you talking about?
The turtle room.
Nah, oh, about to sneeze, I think. I wasn't confident in the hammer jump, so I didn't do it, so I conceded the lead to you.
It's okay, I can't do this room at all. Dude, you just gotta use the big red button.
I know. The solver of all problems, I've learned that in my time.
Alright, Helmosaur.
I should just paint the start button red on my SNES controller. Oh, that turtle room went. It wasn't like good, but it was like, you know, it went well for what it could have been. All right, dude, just don't die to Helm Sword. Everything's fine.
Oh my god. Okay. That's a ton of nerves gone right there. And I had the big boy time save to take the lead back despite my huge errors. So we've got a race again, boys. It only took like 40 minutes.
Wow.
But
dude, my Helmasaur didn't shoot a fireball once.
fuck you.
You're just a big dumb idiot. I don't know what he's doing.
He shot one for me.
Like he was shaking his tail feather. Shoutouts to Nelly, and he just didn't shoot a fireball.
He somehow hit me with one of his tail swipes, and I'm gonna have to review the tape because I don't know how the hell he actually hit me.
Nah, you might want to throw the challenge flag on that. No,
True.
oh man, we'll see if we got to get to Ice Palace before I can look at that, mate.
Yes, now is kind of when the run actually starts. We're gonna get some safety strats here pretty quick.
Man, about to
Which
be
will
some...
make my accidental deaths hurt a little bit less.
About to be some big thumb sucking right here. Tell you what, I ain't ashamed to do it. I came around the corner, the big Cyclops just lobbed the bomb at me from off screen. He tried. He honestly did.
So, the speedrun route is a little bit different than how you would play through it casually. Next, you'd probably go over to Swamp Palace, which is labeled as 2 on the map. But we will not be seeing Swamp Palace for probably another half hour.
We'll do Swamp Palace damn near last. You know, Swamp Palace is one of my favorites.
Swamp Palace is pretty chill. You do a bunch of hard dungeons, and then you go to Swamp Palace, and you're basically overpowered compared to how you're supposed to be when you go there.
You're just like, oh, here's a break.
Swamp Palace is a nice little breather, typically, because everything hurts you less. Like, all the enemies are relatively easy. Like, the boss is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. After you do Ice Palace and Mire back to back, it's like, here's Swamp.
Okay, well, that's dumb of me to do that, but that's okay. I have a free source of health coming up very soon. I'm not in danger of dying.
I got the Orcarina, baby! Let's go!
Here is the Coward bottle. And here is the Coward net. Both of which are just safety strategies to help us hold on to some fairies so that when we inevitably die
You call
very
it,
difficult late game dungeons.
call it the coward bottle. I call it the insurance policy.
Insurance policy, yes. And now we have the flute, which lets us
I mean, listen,
fly all over the place.
fairy in a bottle costs way less than any health insurance you can get out there in the streets, daddy.
That's true. It only costs like maybe 20-25 seconds.
Yeah, that's way better than premiums. Ooh, buddy.
Okay. So, anyone who's paying attention saw that we got the mushroom earlier. And if we give the mushroom to this lady, get ran into by the dildo man.
Dildonius?
Really blocked my way.
Shout out to Dildonius.
You get the magic powder, which in terms of survival is insanely overpowered.
In fact, it's even more overpowered than I thought.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. But it's like so much better to play Thieves when it's like, I can't get screwed. It's fine.
Yeah. We're basically jumping ahead a couple dungeons here with what we're doing next. And that's because the sword upgrade is locked behind this dungeon. And getting the sword upgrade makes things a lot easier. So like right there, I entered the warp from the top left corner. And that saves half a second, which I promptly lost by bonking.
Easy come, easy go, they say.
Now I'm entering Thieves Town, which when I first was learning this game, made me want to quit.
I mean, it's not a kind dungeon, honestly.
It really is not, especially to a newer player. But when I learned how to deal with the boss better, it made my life a lot easier. We'll get to blind in a minute.
Oh man, let's see. If you ever played one of fans of them shmups, then
And now I've been turned into a bunny, which is great.
Okay.
Those little yellow things will turn you into a bunny for a short period of time, basically rendering you unable to do a lot of the things that Link is normally able to do.
You can run around and be a coward, and that's about it.
This is true.
Although, like, it instantly breaks if you take a hit, but you really don't want to be getting hit in these kind of dungeons because everything hurts.
This is very unfortunate here. Dude, these guys are really getting on my nerves. Dude, I just want to get a fairy.
Well, I did too, but I'm a rabbit, so we'll just get it later.
Okay.
Ooh, nice lag.
I'm gonna go for the God Pixel here. I did not get it. This makes me sad, and I'm getting dicked over instead, which is fantastic.
Yeah, you got hit by the anti-fairy. I heard the magic go down.
And I died.
What?
I tried to get the second anti-fairy, and I literally was getting hit by everything.
Yikes.
So, enjoy the lead once more.
Paying it forward. You're such a nice guy, you know that?
You know, I really try.
Just a philanthropist. Like, I don't need the charity, but I'll gladly take it. Every little bit helps, I say. I don't need to get fingered by these grasshoppers and lose 3 hearts. I did it! But it's okay, because I have a fairy. I don't need to get that excited.
And I get the God Pixel on the return. You've gotta love it.
You hate to see it.
You know, that helps make up a little bit for dumb bullshit, but that's okay.
Makes up for 1 pixel. Okay, I got hit by 2 grasshoppers, so I've lost 1 billion HP. I have 1 heart.
But see, now you have the powder, so instead of losing the run, you will instead be fine.
Oh my god, I'm invincible. Why didn't I ever just do this in 2011? It would just be so much better. Why didn't I just
Dude, I don't know.
Listen, go back until 2011 me, I'm dumb as shit.
I think most of us would say that to 2011 us.
Like all due respect to me, but dumb.
And I got trolled once more and was unable to pick up a fairy. I just want to have a fairy.
I just want the grill.
Unfortunate. I normally use this fairy down here to heal and get ready for the boss fight, but instead I will have to capture it. Not to mention I'm nearly out of magic as well, which is fantastic.
It's all coming up Snake Eyes right now.
There. Now I have an insurance policy.
No, no, Cal. We can't go back. We just have listen. You made a mistake between 2011 and now. You just have to take the L. Like, sorry, that's not how it works. We don't get a mulligan, especially not picking up GE. Yuck. You gotta hold that forever. Although, whew, shout outs to Capat 3 commentary from earlier, because I would definitely not be playing any of these games if it wasn't for that.
Get out of my way!
I didn't die to blind, and I keep the fairy. It's a Christmas miracle. Ooh, everything's coming up wood right now, I tell you what.
Well, I got trolled by blind, so I missed the RNG list, but I'm gonna die here, but I have a fairy. That's really fucking... I literally practiced that for an hour earlier this afternoon.
What, the fighting?
Yeah. That's dumb. Whatever. There's an easy fairy to pick up in Skullwoods. Don't know why I picked up the crystal at the bottom of the room. That's slow. Alright.
What the hell? I lost I lost a bit of time. My thieves sound on this split must have been like God for some reason.
Well, did you not get the powder then?
Oh yeah. True.
That'd be why.
Okay, so that's where I lost it. Alright. Fair.
Dude, I see someone in my Twitch chat, but I can't tell who it is because I can't read my Twitch chat from here.
It might be maybe it's Theon or something, don't know.
Might be my buddy Mark.
It could be Mark K. What if it's even saltier and you can't respond to him?
Dude, the true tragedy of 2020.
You just go back and look at the VOD and see it's even saltier. You're like, no, I didn't mean I'm sorry. I would have said
lucky bomb.
Dog, I didn't mean to come back. He doesn't comment for another year and a half. For however long it's been quite some time now.
So Polly and I are now going to get a whole bunch of rupees to buy flippers here in a little bit. We're going to get our sword tempered and improved.
Yeah. For the economy in this game is really weird because you really don't have to buy a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's just like the one purchases the flippers, which is 5 hundo, and you need that. Other than that, like, so you know when the little gremlin he gives you half magic, where things cost half.
Yeah.
But he says like I cut your magic in half.
Yes.
Like as a kid, I legitimately believed him. I was like, I don't want that. Oh, he cut it in half. I don't want this as half on the meter.
You got fucking fooled, dude.
He did. Listen, again, like,
literally fell for the joke.
listen, 1994 me? Dumb. I was also 5, to be totally fair, but...
I wasn't even born.
So, I was ahead. I don't think the rubies is in the house. I don't remember. Okay, I'm in the right house. I just need to go get the other one. So here's.
That's honestly what I'm banking on. I'm banking on Polly forgetting the route at one point.
It might be right now. Where are the other rupees? I don't remember. Wait, I remember. Listen, I may not be fully smart, but I ain't fully dumb either. You understand? I ran into my own bomb.
I tried to get a cheeky fairy, but instead I fucked up.
You're not getting anything cheeky this run, you know that?
I got bomb yump.
Oh yeah, well there's that. That's not really like cheeky.
But I always go for I always go for bomb yump, so
that's a strat I should just do, and I just didn't.
It's doubly pixel perfect, but you got the big red pause button.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I just got the fence dash there. I always fuck up the fence.
Let this be a lesson to you. Play a game where you get to use the big red button. It helps.
True.
Ow. Contact damage in this area. Hurts.
Alright. So now we're going to the next dungeon, which I believe is listed as number 3 on your map.
It's listed as 3.
So technically we're doing it at the right time. It's just we did a different dungeon too.
It did 1-4-3 instead of. I need to not get got by the wall master. Alright.
I need to not get got by the fucking Gibdos. Holy shit.
What? I walked through the room to get the big key. The zombie was just in the doorway. I instantly got hit. It was unavoidable.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Is there like a yellow thing up in one of these spots? Like I think there is, because
Literally right above you. Yes.
Uh-oh. I might. Yeah, I'm taking the death. Shit. Didn't really have a choice because like I couldn't do the bomb jump. And I got cornered by the zombies, so it's okay. I'll just get the fairy back. That's what. So if we're counting fairy respawns, that's my first death, and you're on like 2.
Fuck. How did I keep fucking up these bomb jumps, dude?
You died twice or 3 times.
I actually think I've died 4 times now.
4?
I think so. Polly just died, yeah. But he had a fairy. I was hoping for a fairy drop in that grass there.
Nah, mate.
There's only one fairy left in this.
You getting the
dungeon.
soldier spawns, not fairy spawn. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No!
Dude.
Yes! Just when you said that, I got the fairy spawn in the grass.
God damn it. I really could use that right now.
This can't be real life, man.
I got the
Come on.
key dash, though.
That's a fucking joke.
Okay. I've got 2 options for the next stream, and I think I need to take the insurance policy instead of the heal.
Okay. My Zelda's at 2 hearts, but I feel...
Oh my god. This is fucked. This is extraordinarily bad. I'm gonna die to Mothula. There's like no way I don't die to Mothula now.
A word?
I'm going into Mothula with 3 hearts and no fairy. I can survive 1 hit. And I died.
That's rough.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, play it cool.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Alright, let's go, Mothula. What do you got?
You
for
know,
me?
I'm wondering why I even bothered fucking practicing, because it's not showing.
I don't know, the Lamola sound like it went well. You were practicing that, so. Oh, well, I died to Mothula, but I have a fairy, so it's okay.
Okay, now I'm coming into Mothula, but I do have a fairy, but I can only take 2 hits.
Oof. I really wanted to give it away now, but I didn't. So.
All right, Polly and I are just about neck and neck after everything that went wrong.
Now-
Jesus Christ.
It's okay, mate. You got time to make up. We're about to do all the extra shopping, you know?
That's true.
Oh, excuse me.
Are you grabbing everything now as well?
Yeah, I may as well because I don't want to like forget.
That's true. And that way we're like doing the same route.
Because like before, I've been halfway through Turtle Rock and be like something's wrong, and like I don't have the ice rod.
Yeah.
That's like the worst mistake you could make.
Anyone who's not familiar, there are several items just laying around the overworld that you have to pick up for various things. And they're very easy to miss if you just don't go to certain parts of the map. You'll just completely miss them.
You married right here? I don't remember. Fuck it. I'm married. Wait a second. Am I dumb?
How did he hit me? That's so dumb.
I am dumb. You can just use the flute in here. Dummy. Alright, so one of the items is the Ether Medallion, which opens up one of the dungeons, so you have to get it, so just come up to the top of the mountain and get it.
Yes, we have to go back up here once again.
Hey man, the fried rice in my controller, that's how you know it's vintage. This controller's like... like multiple decades old.
So now I'm gonna grab the Ether Medallion here.
I got fried rice in there because it's cooking.
You need this to enter Misery Mire here in a little bit. I'm gonna go grab the Ice Rod.
Let's see, that's...
Which you need to defeat the final boss of Turtle Rock, and for no other reason.
Yeah, but it looks cool. If you want another reason.
True. It's nice to have a full inventory.
Yeah,
Not including bottles and I guess the net if you're playing like a person who's actually good at the game. We get almost every item in the game, with only a few exceptions. And now we're going to get the flippers.
Yeah, you don't get the let's see.
You don't get the cape.
You don't get the cane that makes you invincible, so you don't get the blue rod. Although, other than like make you invisible, like, and you can walk over like spiked floors, the cape really has no utility.
There's one piece of heart that requires its use. That's it. That or like a bunch of health potions. But it's meant to be done with the cape.
Go ahead and pocket a fairy, and I'll be on my way.
I believe I still have a fairy, because I didn't die the second time to Mothula.
I wanted to keep mine, but I was hitting Mothula in that from an angle in that way where like you hit, but like it just doesn't do any damage for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So
So the way Mothula works is if you hit Mothula into the spikes, it completely negates the damage, and it's like you didn't damage it at all. So
yeah. And that's what I did.
It's a bit of a bullshit enemy.
Because the arena's surrounded by spikes, so...
With the Tempered Sword, you only need 4 hits on it, but it's so hard to get those 4 hits, because they have to be hits that don't involve the spikes in any way. And now we're going to use those bunch of rupees that we got earlier. We meet with King Zora.
Yeah, after you drop the 500 smacks, guess what? Like, rupees as a concept? Useless. Don't matter.
Pretty much. They're good for the bomb and arrow upgrades, but, like, we don't get those, so... Need quite a lot of rupees for those, actually.
Imagine if on Hundo percent they were just like, yeah, we'll spend the time to like max all these out.
I'd be surprised if they did.
Oh no, they don't. I mean, just from the text alone, it would be like a half a decade to like, because you can only pay like I think 20 at a time. You have to drop.
Well, you can pay. Oh fuck's sake, guys! Come on, there we go. The swimming mechanics suck, by the way, or at least I suck at them, which is the same thing. So now we enter a very, very scary dungeon.
Oh man,
And very, very broken dungeon, Ice Palace.
this is where it all comes crashing down.
There is a skip about halfway through this dungeon that cuts off the entire ladder portion of the dungeon, and we just go right to the boss. So we don't even get the big key. So we don't get the dungeon item, which is unfortunate. The dungeon item is the blue tunic, which cuts the damage that we take from enemies in half.
Yeah. You see how much damage the enemies do if you run into them, you're really gonna wish you had it.
Gonna grab this extra bomb here, because I'm running a little low.
Yeah, I mean, I have not enough. No, I should have enough bombs, but it's still scary. Like, if I can just execute this, like, I'll be fine the rest of the
I'm gonna grab the extra bombs from the skellies. So now we have probably the biggest sequence break in the game. The Ice Palace bomb jump.
Definitely the biggest, like, no major glitch. Skip. Certainly.
And we're across. Now I'm just gonna hold onto this wall for dear life. Take the heart damage, that's fine. I'll be healing here at the end of the dungeon just to be safe.
Did you first try it?
I did first. Well, I fell into the pit. But the first bomb that I placed worked.
I wish I'd got a 4-pack, but alright.
I'm gonna take the hit there, because I'm gonna heal here in a second. The best way to maneuver on the ice is to slash your sword.
Yeah, you get a nice little boost in movement. Alright, here we go. Let's get this.
And now, since we didn't have to put the pegs down earlier, we can just go right to the boss. Completely skip the big key. I'm gonna come up here and grab a anti-fairy just to heal. Because Cold Stare can occasionally be a bitch. That's not a good sound.
No, it's not.
What happened?
Well, I got the bomb from then I just like walked off the platform.
Oh, yes. I do that literally all the time.
Okay, don't do it again.
Okay, well, I fucked up the quick care on Cold Stare.
Whew. Oh god. Alright. I'm like nervous sweating now. I can relax now. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Cold Stare was slow. I fucked up a couple of the fire rod shots, but we're on the other side.
Yeah, of hell.
And now we get a little bit of a break. The next couple dungeons are, I don't want to call them laid back, because we're in the Dark World and we don't have a tunic upgrade.
Yeah, but Wire is way less dangerous than Ice.
Mire's pretty chill. And Swamp Palace is a fucking joke, because you're going to it, like, much more powerful than you're supposed to. As I said earlier, it's supposed to be the second Dark World dungeon you go to. We go to it as the 6th. So,
Like, you can still get you can still get bodied in Mire, but it's only from like hits. It's not because like it's hard to execute.
Yeah, there's no crazy tricks in Mire, not really. Just minor stuff. And I can go right to Mire because we did the errands already.
Yeah, people do the shopping at different times, but it's best to just like go ahead and get them all if you can. I almost got the cold stare quick kill, but he got away at the last minute. I had him pinned down in the corner for a good second.
I fucked up the fire rod shot, so I wasn't able to get the spin attack on him that well. And the ice fucked me over too, but that's okay.
Like, I had to... The bomb skip took a while, but I didn't fuck it up, and so I'm gonna save a bunch of time now and after because I didn't do the errands. Well, I didn't do them before, but now that I did them all at once...
Yeah. Okay. That room's really tricky to do really quickly, because you have to kill all the enemies in it. Now, I had a great run a couple days ago, and I went into Mire, and I fucked up a trick I'm going to do here in a little bit. And I died, which was a major setback.
Which trick is that?
I died to the damage boosting.
Oh.
Get the key. Like, for some reason, I didn't hit the switch, but I kept going.
It's just brute force. It's just like, let me get that.
And then I just died very quickly, so. Alright. I don't know why I've had Wizrobes spawning in that room lately. It's not a thing that's supposed to happen, but it keeps happening. And now, this is the world's longest cutscene, which takes place off-screen. Great idea. Great execution.
Thanks, Capcom. I don't watch Capcom. They didn't make the game.
I was gonna say, I didn't think Capcom had it. Maybe Capcom was just responsible for that scene, and that scene alone.
And they're just like, nah, make the cutscene longer. Off screen. Why? Just do it. It'll be good.
Oh, that cutscene ain't long enough.
Capcom did the info cutscene as well for wrestling.
What if they had to watch a minute and a half every time?
They're like, what are you talking about? Well, when they speedrun the level and they're like, what's that?
Gotta think ahead to the speedrunning scene, dude.
Yeah. It's not like today where like every indie game like pretty much does think about that. No one did.
The line of text you get when you pick up the Cane of Samaria is my favorite in the entire game. What a mysterious cane.
He's like, well, golly, I can't believe it. It does this.
Alright. So now we're heading off into the basement. Where we can put the Cane of Samaria to good use.
Hey, you want to do a solid and die to the eye boss? It's possible to die.
I'm stuck within the block. That's good. Okay. No more of that. We're leaving.
Yeah, cut it out.
Okay, if I get hit again before the last stream, I'm gonna need to get an extra fairy to heal.
Oh, it's a good thing you got healing powder in your pocket. So.
I did actually die to the eye dude in
Really?
a recent run.
I don't recommend that.
Oh no, it was a very, very dumb thing to do.
That's a long walk back. I don't recommend that.
Oh, I had a fairy, but still.
Oh, well. Okay,
Even
that-
so.
What a mysterious cane.
What a mysterious cane.
Kane jumps out and just choke slams you on the spikes. Wrong Kane.
Alright. Focus on this and not fuck it up.
Let me take out my mysterious cane.
Okay, well I got trolled, but we're okay. We're not dead. Okay. 1 heart remaining. We're golden, dude.
Never been more alive.
And this is Crystal 5, but this is supposed to be the 6th dungeon. Now we go to Swamp Palace, which is a nice little breather before the run hits 300 miles per hour. Let's see, she's telling us that we need to go save Zelda in Turtle Rock because that's supposed to be the last one we do before Turtle Rock.
No, but we are Zelda, I thought.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I always forget that, you know, you'd think played every mainline game, 100%ed almost all of them. You'd think I'd remember that.
You think you'd remember the titular character, like, come on, it's on the box. Ah! The lightning gave me like an epilepsy thing.
That is not a quick warp. That was a very slow warp. Alright, now time for probably my least favorite enemy in the game. That guy, and that guy, his friend. I got the Swamp Palace quick warp. Oh my god.
Cool.
I might grab the fairy here just to have a full heal before I go in. Oh, but I did not get the quick warp on the way back to the Dark World. Sad. All right. So right there, we explored the idea that things in the light world can affect the dark world. That is the only time that happens.
Don't worry, if you they utilize that more in the Oracle games if you've ever played those.
Yes. And the link between worlds as well. Which is basically this game, but with paints.
MS.
A little bit, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're in there.
I tried to grab the wall to reduce lag and save a quarter of a second.
Dude, pick up the stone. Come on. Alright. Smash.
You know, there's a saying about Swamp Palace. Like, nothing in here hits you very hard, but if you just keep getting hit by things, it adds up.
I mean, you you can die to 1,000 cuts or one big cut.
This is the dungeon of 1,000 cuts, so.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, most of the time you don't care. You're just like, oh, that was inconvenient, and that one, and that one. And then about the sixth one, you're like, okay, I should probably stop getting hit.
It's like, okay, stop. It's quite enough.
We've gone a bit too far in a couple places.
We've had our fun. Now I need to remember to hit this switch here before leaving the room, or I lose like 2 minutes.
Nah, it's okay.
And Polly needs to remember to do it, or else that's a bad look.
Wasn't everyone not playing the game needs to remember to hit that switch before you leave the room. It's just good practice. Oh, I'm getting my paper cuts in really quick.
You know, I was thinking to myself earlier this afternoon, I'm like, you know, I could actually PR during the marathon if I had a good run.
Well, it's okay. that ended very quickly.
It did.
When
as
you
soon as I died to ball and chain.
When you get clapped by a ball and chain, you're like, all right, don't have to worry about it.
Now we just need to try to win and not continue dying. But I kept dying anyway. But that's okay.
Dude, get up there. All right.
Come on.
Wow, this dungeon's like frame rule city, and I'm a resident of it currently.
So now we have the hook shot, which is easily the coolest item in the game, but we don't get it until the very end, and we use it like 4 times. And 3 of those times are in this dungeon, so.
But it looks cool.
It does look very cool.
Like, name a game that has a grappling hook in it where the grappling hook's just like not cool, it sucks.
I probably can't.
Like, this game, good. Just Cause 2, Sheetrock.
Oh, you know what we didn't mention earlier? There's something called stair lag, which anytime you come through a staircase, like a spiral staircase, there's a lag in your inputs. But if you, like right here, I'm going to hold left coming out of the stairs. I don't have to deal with the stair lag. And it saves like a small amount of time every time you do it, and there's like 100 staircases in this game, so.
Yep. Again, this game's all about the details.
There are so many.
Like you can see the macro stuff if we mess up or whatever, but the micro stuff is like insane.
Okay. Solid Argus. Argus here, he's a bit of a joke, but we love him.
I mean, like, we're so powerful by the point you get to Argus, it's like, oh, whatever.
There's a way to kill him in one cycle using a glitch exclusive to the Japanese version. And it looks very silly.
Which I'm gonna do right now because I switched to J. XD.
Gotta get the run back somehow.
Yeah, gotta do something. Man, what you mean? I'm looking at my splits, they're all gold. Like, I'm in there.
Actually, what is your PR? I don't even know.
My PR, like, oh my god, hold on a second. My PR from 2011 is 151. So it's quite old. But granted, I haven't been playing that long and not PR'd since 2011, but...
Yes, that's fair. There are much better tutorials now than there were then.
If I'd been playing for 9 years and hadn't PR'd, I'd be like, alright, you might want to go do something.
maybe speedrunning is not your...
But listen, like, a good man comes when to quit, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay, there ain't no shame in that.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go get some more coward strats. But they're pretty useful coward strats, as they make the last couple areas much, much easier.
The last bit of shopping in the video game.
We're gonna pick up this giant bomb. We're gonna go get the final sword upgrade and the silver arrows. And I actually figured out where a quick warp was so that I could save time while going to get the gold sword. Nothing if not optimized baby strats.
I got a couple more chicken nuggets to get.
This sword is affectionately called the butter knife by many players. Because it's yellow, because butter knives are yellow, you know.
I mean, that's why they're butter knives. It's because they're yellow. Like, come on, man.
Exactly.
Butter's yellow, knife has to be yellow.
Thinking maybe I don't actually own any butter knives. Maybe I should invest.
That's why the steak knife looks like it's been seared. It has that pattern on it.
Oh, yes. Alright. And now that we're all decked out, I'm gonna go to good old Turtle Rock and the last bit of the game here.
Dude, the mire I had on the split I'm about to take must have been a disaster because the time save is about to be insane. I'm gonna tell you what it is, like when I'm split. It's 27 minutes, 18 seconds ahead. So, whenever I did this last run to set these splits up, Meyer must have been a catastrophe.
Are those your PR splits or are those...
No, like the PRs from 2011, there's no way I have those splits.
Okay, I was gonna say.
These splits were just like, I guess I set up splits and did a run. I don't remember when I did it, but...
It might have been that one stream like ages and ages ago. Do you remember that?
That must be it. But the point is, like, I must have died in Meyer like 82
Because I do remember that run being a bit of a disaster. So I watched that stream.
Well, that must have been the one. So yeah, must have taken like 3 billion Meyer deaths from 27.
Yeah. Alright, so here's Turtle Rock. There are quite a few rooms in Turtle Rock where everything can go wrong very quickly. You may be asking, well, Fletcher, why is that? You haven't had anything go wrong for 30 minutes. What's new about this dungeon? Well, almost everything in this dungeon hits you for 4 hearts. I have 13. And there are quite a few strategies that I'm going to be doing that involve me using up health to save time. All that to say, you die at the drop of a hat. So.
Oh yeah. If you get popped twice in a room, it's 8 hearts. Not healthy.
The nice thing about the hookshot is that while the hookshot animation is occurring, you are invincible. So I can use it there to avoid taking damage from those spikes. They do 3 hearts apiece. Now remember, you're supposed to come to this dungeon after getting the first tunic upgrade. So instead of dealing 4 hearts, everything would be dealing 2 hearts. But unfortunately, Ice Palace decided that getting the blue tunic was punishment for going through the entire dungeon. So let me grab that heart just in case I don't get a fairy in here. Did not get a fairy. Alright. This is the worst room in the entire game.
Alright, oh, it must be the chain chomp room.
Because these guys do 4 hearts of damage to you, and they're really annoying. We're not going to bother healing, though, because there'll be plenty of opportunities to do that in the next room, because I just got hit by the pokey. So now... Oh
There.
no, I dropped my hat.
Wow.
Pull this out. Use it in the next room. My life a little bit more straightforward.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
No, don't turn me into a bunny. Fuck. You turned me into a bunny. Stop being a bunny, please. Thank you. Oh, now I get the fairy drop. Alright. There's going to be a lot of, how you say, coward strategies. Because turtle is big scary.
We're in TR. Shoutouts to Ricky.
Funnily enough, the boss of the dungeon is probably the easiest part.
Yeah.
Unless you did not pick up the ice rod, in which case it is impossible.
Yeah, don't recommend it.
Alright.
But like with the butter knife and half magic, it's like no problem.
Alright. So here we're going to be going into the basement. Here in a second, I should say. One more room. Okay.
Oh, that was sick. Like, the skeleton hit me, and it boosted me right into the door, and I unlocked it while I was in the damage animation. That looked awesome.
Alright, I'm going to take the damage boost here because it saves a little bit of time. And I don't have to switch to the hook shot and then switch back. This room is really confusing if you don't know where you're going, but thankfully...
I mean, that sounds a bit silly. It's like what room isn't confusing if you don't know where you're going?
Well, that room's dark and there's like 100 passageways. And... I did not quite hit laser skip. As a matter of fact, I died to laser skip. I still got the key though, so we're gonna take that as a W. And just grab a new fairy.
You gotta take the dub so you can get them, you know?
Because, as I mentioned before, the boss is not really that much of a threat.
No, with half magic, you just have to like intentionally like waste everything to like not kill him.
Yeah. Here's the boss.
Isn't it?
And there's the first phase done. Very difficult if you don't have the ice rod, by the way.
Again, impossible.
And his head is vulnerable for a little while after starting, so you can kill him very quickly.
Oh, cool! I got the 8 bomb drop. That's what. I'm struggling to think if I even used the bomb again in one time.
There's 2 bomb uses left, I believe, in the entire run. So as long as you got 2, you're good to go. Alright, now here's Link here in the crystal.
Hold up the ice rod. Whoopsie. Oh man. I'm getting owned in the fire rod room, dude. I'm getting owned! I got exposed!
Been exposed.
Never heard a man more angry. Maybe ever.
And now, oh, by the way, here are the Lionels. They're the hardest enemy in the entire game. There's 3 of them, and they're only on that screen, and we just completely ignored them.
Oh. I died to the laser skip, but I have a fairy, so it's okay.
It's okay, I did too. Well, I got in just fine. I died on the way back out.
Opposite for me. I got out fine. It was going in was the problem.
That part is apparently much easier if you pick up the mirror shield. However, I still don't understand how you get out clearly with the mirror shield. You're facing the wrong way. But people assure me that's what the mirror shield is for. So I must believe them.
You must. No choice.
So Ganon's Tower is an extraordinarily long dungeon. A lot of moving parts to it. But fortunately, we get a tunic upgrade partway through, which makes the damage that we take a quarter of what we were taking before, which makes the rest of the game much easier to survive.
Oof.
Get the quick kill. There's portal skip, by the way. Blink and you miss it. Oh. So this entire room is an invisible maze. But if you want, you can just bonk like I did and skip the entire thing.
You can either light the torch or use the Aether Medallion, and it'll reveal the bridge as well. But
Yes. Now you guys remember these guys. We fucked up the quick kill on them. But they're a little bit easier now with silver arrows. And that will be a theme as we go through the rest of the dungeon. And now we're going to get the tunic upgrade. Which makes the entire rest of the dungeon health is almost a non-issue until you get to Ganon. I cannot even imagine doing Ganon without red tunic. Alright, so we went into the basement, did a whole bunch of stuff, and now we go up. You know, that works. Not what I intended to do, but it works.
sometimes freestyle is the best.
Those enemies, by the way, they mirror your movement. So if you just move fancy like, you can kill them pretty quick. Alright, gonna stock up on health here and go to what's called the Gauntlet, which is essentially a long list or a long series of rooms where you have to kill everything in them in order to progress. And here we may encounter my favorite feature, which is where your sword beams hit instead of your sword, and your sword beams do significantly less damage. That room was actually insane. I'm amazed that I just got that. Since the enemy patterns are quite random, I'm like improvising every single room pretty much. Oh, the Beamos just fucking saved me time. And now we have Landmola, who sucks before, but who I can easily first cycle now, because I only have to land one arrow.
Oh my god. Oh.
Another invisible room. I think I see that Mop said something in my chat, but I don't know what he said or why, because I'm not reading my chat.
It's Mop. He probably said something outrageous.
True.
Just to be on brand, you know. Something about a zebra chains and stripes, you know.
Good point. Alright. Well, I hope you guys like bombs. This is the last time I will be using them.
Oh yeah, that one room. That is where you do it. I remember now.
And that's it for bombs. They'll be equipped here for another minute before I switch to hook shot here in this room. And face our old buddy, Giant Yellow Snake. It was much easier. You only have to hit him twice.
Yeah, just don't get bumped down for no reason.
Has happened to me, but that should not surprise anyone.
I mean, I saw it. Definitely saw it happen.
Go in the stairs. Oh, fuck me in the ass, dude. Seriously? I'm getting dicked over by the Helmsworders? No. Okay. Well, I used to have full health going to Urganim, but now I don't. So, let's not take a lot of damage. That would be very bad. Alright. Can you give me a better location?
Ooh. McSnipes in the building.
Fuck. Now this is all about geometry.
Ooh. What about Trig? Not a big fan of that. I do love math though, but
And I'm really getting dicked over by these patterns.
imagine if all three of them could cast Blue Ball.
Alright. Well, I'm going into Ganon with 5 hearts and a fairy. That's not great. Gonna be honest.
Seen better, seen worse. Yeah.
But this is the finale right here. You whisked away to the top of the pyramid. And it's time to hopefully not die. And you can hit him before he starts talking, which is funny.
He's a gentleman, man. He's giving you a free shot. Oh my lord. The ice conveyor belt room just beat me up.
It beat me up too.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. The hard to survive part is now over. But now he teleports around randomly. And you hope that he doesn't teleport that much. But he likes to teleport with me because the game doesn't like to give me anything nice.
Clue me in here. Who's this pig-looking guy you're fighting?
This is Ganon. Oh, and I missed Torch.
Oh my god.
Gion.
Very sad.
Ugh.
I will get the 1-2 though.
Ooh, McSnipes in the building.
Is he Ganon when he's a pig and Ganondorf when he's a man?
Correct.
Oh,
And
okay.
this is it.
He's nailed it.
That's the game.
Good job.
I managed to do. I think I got hit once against Ganon, which is quite good.
Did you win the
At
race?
the time, I did.
You won that?
Against all odds. I can't imagine this time is any good though. It's a 147? How in the world? I also died the most, yes. Although Paulie's not done, we shouldn't jinx it for him.
Nah, I'm not gonna die, dude. Come on.
That was truly a run.
You know, my PR is 5 minutes faster than that.
Nice.
Which, you know, is a thing. But considering how much of a disaster that run was from beginning to middle, oh,
Well, if you okay,
Paulie
you think
played it
about
hot and loose.
if you think about it, it's an over 100-minute run, and
True.
you were 5 minutes off. That's a 95%.
Wow.
It's an A plus.
You know, I'll take that. I will take that. All right, everyone, get ready to say goodbye to bombs. Paulie's about to use his last one.
Wait, where'd the fairy go? What? Hey. Hey, bud. Settle down.
No, I thought Link was green.
He is. This is a tunic upgrade that we pick up.
This is Zelda.
Mm.
Link is.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, who's Link? I only know Zelda. The Legend of Zelda.
Why did I grab the red review?
I should go to the credits.
I was like, it's a treasure chest, dude. I have to open it.
Turns out I was Alabama, yes. Although it definitely looked like I was going to be behind for 90% of the run.
I was Alabama the whole time. You just ripped.
So not only did I die the most, I also won. So it's like, it's the twofer.
Hmm.
Nice blue ball, dude.
Now, usually dying is not what you want.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
not typically.
You know, I
Okay.
typically have at least one intentional death in most of my runs of this, but all of these deaths were unintentional, which is what it is. Getting sub 2 hours still is good. And Polly's well on pace for sub 2, so assuming Ganon doesn't take 10 minutes, which would be shocking if it did.
Nah, no chance.
Yeah, start the credits. There we go. Now you can enjoy the credits, and we can actually see how many times I died. The game keeps track.
Yeah, did not need.
I think it's the only game ever that does that.
I think there are others. I can't think of any, obviously, but I feel like it's something others have done.
Nah, I don't think so.
Unlikely.
Yes. So basically, Aghanim killed the king, but somehow he's alive now. It's amazing. Truly a miracle. And these are all the wonderful characters that you would have met if we weren't speedrunning. But I don't believe we talked to just about any of them, except your uncle. We did talk to your uncle.
Here we go. The secret technique.
Now, this category appears to be no major glitches.
Correct.
What man has the power to define what is major and what is minor?
The Link to the Past guy.
That guy you were talking about earlier with the paradox or whatever? Probably him.
Oh, you're right, Wotus. Yeah, the Triforce just kind of does whatever you want it to. So Link's just like, yeah, all those dead people. Can I get a redo on that?
Dang. I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna miss my PR from 2011 by a minute.
Dude, after saving 27 minutes in Mire.
Yeah. Well, 152.48. So.
There's a
Oh,
Mire
no,
in this
see,
game?
see, Samo, it's what Link wants. And I'm not sure Link cares about your Golden Knight career. So...
I could have PR'd if I didn't, if I didn't botch Mania, Ice Palace, but that's what.
I could have too, but,
Well,
it is what it is.
you were just jobbing to make it look good.
Yeah, this is true. Polly and I had a chat beforehand. We agreed that I would die to Ball and Chain right away to give him a healthy head start. He did not clue me in that he wasn't going to be doing Bomb Yump, however. So that's where the disparity came in. We were supposed to end neck and neck, but unfortunately that's show business.
Hmm.
It was all a scam. The game isn't real anyway, so...
It's a VR simulation now. This is just some Metal Gear.
It's a very well-known ROM hack.
This is a Game Boy Advance game, right?
It was released on Game Boy Advance with Four Swords Adventures on the same card. And that's where I first played Link to the Past. Because I did not own an SNES growing up.
See, I like that because it's my favorite game mobile, but I had to turn the sound off because every time he sword slash, she goes, ha ha ha! I'm like, I don't want to hear that the whole time. No, it's okay.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because Link has all the... Link says things.
I mean, that's what they did in all the mobile versions of the game.
I'd completely forgotten that because I've been playing this version. And this is my SNES Classic. I've been playing this version for the last month, so I'd completely forgotten. They added a bunch of things. They added Link saying things, grunts, and they added text every time you enter a dungeon that tells you what the dungeon is.
I forgot about the text.
Yeah. Because I remember playing through it on this, and I'm like, wait, I thought it went level 2, Desert Palace, or something, but apparently it does not.
I see text on the screen right now.
Well, yes, these are the credits.
Yes,
these
he
are,
does.
These are the people that put together this wonderful ROM hack that we just played.
Yoichi Yamada. was very instrumental.
Yes, he wrote the music, if I'm not mistaken.
So what's the plan? Oh. How should I set up my audio for this stream?
Just game audio only.
Okay, and then join the voice for the
Yeah, just join
commentary
this
audio.
this voice.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I will I just started streaming to Kevin's channel. So
All right.
we'll get ready and then join the voice on that PC.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Link to the Past race. I just learned the game a month ago, and Polly's played it like twice since 2011, so I'm glad that we could put out such a polished product for you all. Next time, we will try not to die so many times, and I will try not to die on the first difficult enemy in the entire game, 4 minutes in. So... Dude, I totally could have just popped the rewind function every time I messed up.
Well, I'm on hardware. I ain't got a rewind button.
Like, JK, I'll just do that again. Great for practice, maybe a little cheap for a race, certainly. I'm curious to see where the death count is at. Or at least what the game tells me the death count's at. I don't know if it counts times where you died and then used a fairy.
Oh my god, is it time for Tetris?
Pretty sure it does.
$20 from Speed Guy. He says, "Good race, everyone. I had a great time taking a shot for every death. I need to go to the hospital now."
Come on now, it wasn't that many deaths.
It was Wotus.
Hyrule. So...
I appreciate the commitment to the gimmick, though.
Yes, that's good. Polly and I will do that next time.
Oh man.
It's motivation to get better, Polly. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right. If you had to smoke a shot for ball and chain, you'd be like, "Oh, this is shit."
It's like, oh well, looks like I'll be tipsy by the time I get into Eastern.
You got to get the moon pearl to like turn you back sober.
Funny he mentions that. I'll be taking a shot for every line clear in Tetris.
Well,
right.
it's a good thing Kevin's not good at Tetris.
For every Tetris or every
Yeah.
line clear.
Every line clear.
Oh well, Matt. Listen, Matt.
Well, that's 4 for a Tetris.
Oh. We should just call the ambulance for you right now.
I think I'll be fine.
Let's see.
Always bet on yourself, as they say.
It's a good strategy.
Thanks.
I like the link in the Discord. Link to the Past Epic Race Mayhem. It calmed down towards the end.
Mayhem.
All right, well, that was fun. I'm glad we were able to do that. That was my motivation to learn Link to the Past, was so that Polly and I could race it for ECM.
Thanks for playing.
I enjoyed it. We'll put out a bit more polished product for ECM 4. Kappa, not Kappa.
Oh,
So where in the schedule is Happens Melee Run?
Couldn't tell you.
happens mainly. Happens unsignificantly worse than you run.
All right, mates, it's been fun. Jono, thanks for hosting.
No worries.
Everyone have a good night. Best of luck with Tetris.
Oh my god, there's a Chuck Quizmo question.
Back on.
I'm eating some peanuts, and they're kind of gross. I think I might have bought flavored peanuts on accident. It's a very sad state of affairs.
Yeah, of course. Discord's shitting itself.
How's it been going, Paulie?
Hey man, not bad.
Okay,
Not
it's
bad.
connected.
What's it looking
Yeah.
like on your end?
It's all right.
There you go.
Only,
Output device default.
I think only like 120 people within
Hello.
like 200 miles of me have gotten coronavirus.
Gamers.
Oh, yeah.
Like 200 miles of me have gotten coronavirus.
Let's scroll down.
Get more.
That's it. Friends and gamers.
Hello.
Friends and gamers.
Hi.
Whoa. Let's make sure all the other audio devices are muted on our stream. Yeah, should be.
Okay. I think we're like our layout's all pretty good to go.
Yeah, should be ready to go.
All right.